What's up, guys? You're here on Backyard Bash. This is KCSB FM 91.9, and we're here in the studio with Noise Complaint for an interview. I'm your co-host, Ryan.
And I'm Clarissa.
And let's get into it, guys. Noise Complaint, would you like to introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Radine. I'm the lead guitar player of Noise Complaint. So we started this band about 4 years ago. Sitting next to me is our founding drummer, Jake Moring. And about me, I started playing guitar when I was 8, so it's been almost 15 years now. I play all types of music. My go-to is heavy metal, hence Noise Complaint. I'll hand it off to Jake. He'll take it from there.
What's up, everybody? My name is Jake Morenz, and I'm the drummer and co-founder of Noise Complaint. I've been playing drums and singing for about 10 years now, and it wasn't until 6 years ago that I finally started playing in bands with like the Mallards. I don't know if anyone remembers them, and Closeout, Happy Medium. I've been in several different groups, but I'm so stoked that this one is getting off the ground and we're doing fun stuff like this. So I'll take it over to our bass man, Draco.
What's up, y'all? My name's Draco. I play bass, and I've been in the band for about 2 years now, since I pretty much got started in the IV music scene. I've been playing for a good 10 plus years, and I also was just on here with my other group, Field Days, but it's sick to see some heavier music get onto here, and as well as just getting love from heavy music fans in the area.
Yeah.
It's the boy.
My name is Aiden. I'm the rhythm guitarist of Noise Complaint. Been playing with these dudes for less than a year, but so far it's been an absolute pleasure. I started playing music. Started drumming in like middle school in jazz band, and then transitioned to sort of heavier music in high school and started playing guitar, wishing to kind of get that rhythmic, drumic wonderland on the guitar as well, get more melodic with it, and it's just been an absolute pleasure to play with these guys. We get real angry.
That's sick.
Yeah.
You guys are so impressive. Like, any instrumentation, especially at that level, is crazy.
Seriously.
It's so cool to see. I guess I'm up next. The Deftones cover, by the way, was so cool to hear. I loved it. And that like got me thinking about like inspirations for you guys individually as a band for this EP. Are there any you guys can think of, like bands you love, bands that kind of like got you into this kind of music? I'd love to hear about it.
I mean, for me, the whole start was Metallica, Iron Maiden, a lot of older stuff, and it wasn't until I was like 12 where I discovered Slipknot, and then it just kind of took me away into like new metal, Korn, Linkin Park.
Yeah.
I mean, even Gojira, Avenged Sevenfold, stuff, fun, heavy, screamy stuff like that. And that's when I really decided to like teach myself how to scream and try
it's
to.
a talent. Like,
It really is.
You
And
need
as
it.
you're drumming, it's literally insane to watch.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Yeah, the drumming and screaming thing at the same time was more out of necessity because we interviewed and tried out so many singers because I didn't want to do it at first. I wanted to just drum and like focus on that, and we could not find anybody that could do it.
Yeah.
And I was like I'll do it myself. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'll just learn to do it at the same time. So those are kind of my influences, though. Is a lot of new metal and classic metal.
Mhm.
So.
Yeah, for me, it's like the exact same thing. It's like Metallica, Ozzy Sabbath.
Yeah.
I didn't even listen to heavier music until Slipknot. That was like the gateway band.
Yeah.
That was game over from there. So Avenged Sevenfold, Slipknot, Metallica for sure. Huge Linkin Park fan. Always will be.
Of course.
Those guys for sure. And then recently, Tsunami and Turnstile, some hardcore guys. And I think combo of all that you can kind of hear on the EP too. Those are some big ones for me.
Yeah, I feel like just in terms of like what I thought about the EP and stuff, I feel like there's those like new metal bounce riffs, like kind of like some of the stuff on Deftones, Around the Fur, some of the stuff from Slipknot, some of the stuff from Linkin Park, as well as like some heavy breakdowns from hardcore, as well as like more riffage that kind of goes like just straight up metal. And I think like all of those kind of combinations are what kind of influenced me, kind of almost like our own version of influences of almost I'm blanking on the name, but just like a metalcore kind of sound where it's a influence from a lot of things that kind of makes something a little new.
You also have a really
Yeah.
cool like indie background that helps you write a lot of really cool choruses.
Yeah, like so
Like,
for
really
my
catchy stuff.
my other band, I write like more like indie and pop punk kind of stuff. So in this, we kind of had like heavy verses, heavy breakdowns, as well as like incorporating a melodic part or two
Yeah.
to kind of, you know, bring everything back in for a second.
So you see like a crossover in like writing for the chords for the two?
Definitely for some parts, there's like a lot of differences in terms of just like these songs are a lot busier. There needs to be
Totally.
more going on for
Yeah.
them to be interesting and like exciting, where those are more just what sounds good and feels good.
Mm-hmm.
But when we get to those parts that are just, you know, melody and
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
you know, good melody and a good vocal melody on top of that, then it, you know, I feel like it all kind of comes from the same place. And I'm sure
Totally.
Jake has, you know, experience with that writing for other people. It's kind of like at a certain point, it does come from a similar spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, guys. Cool
I want to kind of take things back a little bit and just want to know how Noise Complaint kind of came together in the beginning. Like, what was it that gravitated you all towards each other and forming this band together?
Free and for sale.
Yep.
Really?
R.I.P.
No
R.I.P.
way. That's so epic.
Yeah, I posted it out because my first band here was the Mallards. I was with them for 2 years. We're indie band, kind of like the Framers. Like, we play a lot of the
okay.
same. We
Yeah.
play a lot of the same covers.
Okay.
And pretty much when those two guys graduated, I was left out in the open, and I wanted to actually do the style that I grew up playing, which was metal. I just posted on Free for Sale, like, hey, looking for a shredder guitar player, play these bands. And I listed the covers. And Redeem was one of the first guys to hit me up. And he was the first guy I went to meet up with as well.
Mhm.
And I walked.
Hall,
I
shout out,
That's so
shout out in
cool.
a Kappa 1300s.
Yeah.
I was in the
Respect
1400s.
first
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right out the dorms,
Yeah.
UCSB.
Yeah, shout
Oh,
out
yeah.
the dorms.
And I walked in with a practice pad and some sticks, not even a drum kit, just to see what he can do. And within like 5 minutes, I'm like, all right, you're in.
I was on the line 6 for all the gear dudes out there.
Oh, yeah. Line 6 with the Sinister
Guitar
Hates
Center's,
custom.
Guitar
Yeah.
Center's
The
favorite
tone
amp.
is evil.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how we kind of started, and we just kept adding new members and then dropping members, and adding new members, and they would graduate, and then adding
Yeah.
new members. It was a big fluctuation, and this is the Noise Complaint 7,
Mm-hmm.
like the 7th iteration, and honestly, like it's working out really well,
Mhm.
and I love these guys, and we've made some really really fun stuff, and
Yeah.
I'm glad that we're finally taking it somewhere
Yeah.
and
Mhm,
doing some really cool
totally.
stuff like this.
I think the next one's yours, right?
Is there a specific show or performance you've had in here in Isla Vista that's like really significant to you guys? We were both at your last performance. That was so
The
sick.
rain show.
Yeah. Like, is there something about Isla Vista that like you love more than other places, or where's like your favorite place to perform?
Oh, there is no other place.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Honestly, for me, the EP show, man. Like
That was so
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
That
the
was
EP,
The music video?
the EP release show where we filmed the music video. Yeah, that was
amazing.
Yeah.
that was
just-
significant.
Just to see people just turning in that pit, just to
Yeah.
see bodies moving.
That mosh was crazy.
We're pushing air, the bodies are moving. There's an energy that's kind of built around that both, you know, the crowd feels, you feel it. It's a
Yeah.
completely immersive
Yeah.
experience. We're like always grateful to be a part of something like that.
yeah, you go.
That felt like really special for me too, just because like usually you don't even see that type of engagement or like or even that type of like moshing and stuff where people are jumping off the stage and kind of going crazy, like, and just like the fact that like we posted that stuff, like we need you guys to come and go crazy and you know take what you already do and turn it up a level, and the fact that it actually happens, and
Yeah.
that was really like I feel like sick to see.
Yeah, it just really means a lot when people come out and
Totally.
really like show their love for us, and it,
Yeah.
like especially when we talk to people before and after the show, they get something out of this, and we get something out of this, and it means a lot that they would come out and injure themselves the way that they do, and it's really really cool.
Seriously.
Clarissa's shown me her bruises
Nice
afterwards
shit.
since then.
That's what we
Bruce
do.
to the
She's
max.
always right up on the
I
stage.
am
Catches
like
the
getting
edges
rammed
of the
against
stage.
it. It's crazy.
She's
Yeah,
got some war
Some
scars.
battle scars,
Yeah.
basically. Definitely.
Yeah, the EP release show and then the Barn show as well was awesome.
Barnes were
When
cool.
was that?
That was like 8 months ago,
Oh, okay.
almost a year ago actually.
Okay.
But yeah, we've had some really
R.I.P. the stage.
Yeah, we
About the
gotta
stage
gotta
shows.
shout out the stage.
Yeah.
Yes.
R.I.P.
Wait, are we talking about the 6666?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
missed that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
missed
that
that
was
so
dope.
much.
We all do.
My
that was
first
my house.
Will we ever see something like that again? Like, can you please bring it back? I
Well,
wanna be there
it's
to feel.
that stage is at another house right now.
Oh.
I relocated the giant stage and to an undisclosed location.
Undisclosed location.
Landlords. Yeah. So
What stage?
yeah. What's what you're
Apparently,
talking
it got
about?
disclosed.
Yeah. I moved, it's currently
File
at
not
another
found.
house, and I'm actually going to move it to another house
Okay.
soon.
Yeah.
That isn't rolled.
Love,
And,
love the black market.
Does it
we
still
go
have?
to.
Yeah, no.
Like
This is
stages.
perfect. Do we still have the actual numbers with the lights on it still?
No,
Okay.
those LEDs sucked. I had to
Oh.
replace them like once every 3 months.
Dang.
And this is a
Yeah.
lot of money, so I just was like, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm not changing this for every address I moved the
Yeah.
stage to.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
Yeah, the stage was. I missed that.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Yeah.
How long have you guys were you guys working on the EP for? Was there like anything that like specifically surprised you or like was cool during the process now that you've like finally gone out like a multi
We
song?
started it in June,
June.
Oh wow.
and I mean we finished most of the actual recording.
Mm.
November, October, probably.
Yeah,
Fall.
October. We had the recordings done for a while, and it was more of just like finalizing the artwork and
Right.
organizing when we wanted to have the release show, and just making sure everything was actually perfect because
Yeah.
because this was our first EP. I mean, we had 2 singles before, but this is our first EP. We wanted it to be
Yeah.
a very cohesive, like meaningful project, and we just tried to spend as much time as we could on it.
Yeah.
We-
I think
But not
listening to it from like beginning to end, you can definitely tell like it's cohesive, like goes
Yeah.
together. It's like super cool.
Definitely.
Thanks, man.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have any funny memories during the recording
Yeah, I
session?
want to hear about it. Like,
And
I
If
recorded
not,
the
it's
whole
okay.
thing like from a couch, like my ass was just glued to a couch. So that was pretty awesome.
yeah, no, it's a real.
I don't remember. I keep thinking about like that improv guitar string I had to do because it broke like 2 or
Oh,
1 or
no.
2. So I used like guitars just in that studio, just up for grabs essentially, and I had to like restring that
Yeah.
and record it. And,
That's so cool.
I don't know, nothing crazy.
On the fly.
Yeah, on the fly.
I feel like we learned a lot too. So like
Yeah.
next time, there's definitely things that
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
we'll definitely grow on, and in terms of songwriting, and also just like recording and things like that. So it's nice to like see that like we're already starting to take some of those like lessons we got and implement them.
Totally. That's super cool.
I want to know, like, specifically, like, the stories behind each song, if there even is a story behind them. I know that, like, for me, my personal favorite is Godless. So, if there's
Oh,
anything you can share about that one,
Sleeper Pig.
Sleeper Pig. We like
I'd
it.
love to know the story.
So that was actually the most personal one for me.
Okay.
Uh,
Do you feel comfortable sharing, or is
Yeah,
that...
sure.
Okay.
That song is interesting because, I mean, I was raised fairly religious. I mean, raised Lutheran, so not Catholic, but not atheist,
Mhm.
you know. But growing up Lutheran and just in general, I always thought that I had all the answers, provided for me, like through religion and through just growing up that way. And especially in the last 6 years, it just, the song is basically about me being disappointed with how the world ended up being.
Mhm.
You know, like it just turned out way different than I thought it was going to be
Yeah.
when I was a kid, obviously. But I really tried to phrase that through religion and just trying to ask these questions to God and to whatever, and just ask, why do you let these things happen? But let these things, like you let like the chorus is like, while all the sinners lie, the innocent are crucified. Like why do you let all this crap happen and let evil people get away with it all the time? So
Totally.
the whole song is about me kind of coming to terms with that, and just a big not anti-religion song, but like pro-realism. So I guess I don't know.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's really cool.
So like now that the EP's out, what's next? What are you guys looking for? Obviously, some celebration, but some taking easy. But do you guys have your eyes on any plans, any goals?
EP round 2.
Yeah,
we started recording
Yeah.
yesterday. Literally.
No
Seriously?
way. That's so
Yeah.
sick.
I love that.
And try to get that out.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah.
I mean, anything else besides? I mean, more shows, obviously.
Yeah,
all throughout
no,
SoCal. Maybe go crazy and go to Arizona or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We definitely
We need to play in LA too.
Really, yeah.
get some like other heavy bands into Ivy to kind of start growing that
Yeah.
scene a
Yeah,
little bit.
no, I can totally
Yeah.
see that. Yeah, that'd be really cool.
We've been trying for 4 years to get
Yeah.
some like
Mhm.
heavier bands out, and now we got Loke Dog, Steel Joy,
Mhm.
Mantis Finger.
Yeah.
Right.
Am I missing anyone that's kind of heavier right now? I'll count Pig Milk in there. Pig Milk's great.
Two Seam.
Two Seam, yeah,
Yeah.
Two Seam.
And Icarus.
Icarus, oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shout out the
Yeah.
Prog Boys.
Yeah.
My brain's fried. I've been working since
Yeah.
7 a.m. Sorry.
It's been a
But yeah,
long
we,
day.
we've really been trying to just grow the scene here.
Yeah.
Period. 'Cause we've been here for 4 years, and yeah, just trying to promote that and get
Yeah.
other bands.
If
here and
anything's
show
gonna
them.
kickstart it, it's this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's our goal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
EP2 and grow the scene.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
You got
Would you want to maybe share more about the work you're doing with Sugar Rush Studios? Kind of
Oh yeah. So
give us some insight.
yeah, so I joined Sugar Rush like a year and a half ago, maybe. It's a small independent DIY studio in Old Town Goleta, and I bring in a lot of well, any IV band, any band that knows me. I've done a lot of even free recordings just so that I learn.
Mhm.
I recorded Duende's 2 singles.
Oh,
I just
cool.
mixed a new song for Field Days
Mhm.
coming out soon.
No way.
I mixed and drummed on a lot of Framers songs.
Oh, okay.
I mixed their entire Bet You Didn't Know EP,
Mhm.
and I drum on Inferno Afternoon. What else did I do? I've done a couple other independent projects here and there, but mostly it's been my stuff with Closeout, with Drummer Heads, with Noise Complaint, with Happy Medium. I did all that, producing, mixing, mastering. So finally being at Sugar Rush kind of allows me to do all that and not have to set it all up in my living room on Swango.
Mhm.
And take over the whole house for 3 months while I record
Yeah.
and annoy everybody that I live with. But yeah, Sugar Rush has been great, and that's where we recorded everything for this EP, except for Aiden. Aiden recorded all his guitar in his bedroom.
I was in a swampy Pittsburgh at the time.
Still got the tone, baby.
Yeah, it definitely added to the tone. It gave it more resonance.
The smog and the strings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, cool guys. Clarissa, is there anything else you got?
I think that basically sums it up.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for
Thank you
coming
for
in
coming
tonight.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having
Yeah,
us.
it was
super
great
fun.
speaking
Thank
to
you
you.
so much. It was
And you guys
pleasure.
are always welcome back
Yes.
anytime.
Sweet.
Open
Yeah,
door
yeah.
policy on Backyard Bash.
We're back after the new EP.
Yeah,
Oh, for
totally.
sure. All right, thank you guys so much.
Thank
We're gonna
you.
go
Thank
into some
you.
music now.
This is Noise Complain with a special message. Give us a follow at Noise Complain SP. Have a nice night, y'all.